I just thought I would go live out in the garden for a bit. And I forgot to get something to... I think I could brighten as well, didn't it? As it was in there. There we go. There's a few. I'm just at my garden. I was just doing stuff. I'm using the... I look like an absolute tube with that light. But anyway, never mind. Oh, what about doing it backwards? No. And I forgot to bring the thing out that puts quite a much sense in the garden. There's anything in the garden I can use. Thing is, if I touch the garden, the wife will kill me. Do you know something? I could put a jumper on. You know, it's sort of, it's not cold. It's cold for Thailand. I've never, in the 20 odd years I've never known like this. There's a market tonight down the beach. I'm going to do a video on it from our YouTube channel. Just, it's brilliant. You know, there's live bands and it's like a farmer's market, I guess. I love them. I absolutely love them. They're 10 a penny in Thailand, but we're going to do it about 8 o'clock, so what's that? I'll post it later. But yeah, I just thought I would jump on live. I quite enjoy waffling to you. But I still need to sort my stuff out right to see. I will get... Like, actually, this is what it's like without the light on. It's not that bad, is it? Can survive like that now, can't I? No, that's all right then, isn't it? Just for the moment. It's just because I'm using the battery from the thing. Laptop. But yeah. Not the worst result last night, but I think people are still reading a bit too much. People are still not enough reality checks. I need to put this. There's still not enough reality checks where people can actually read just about of where we are. But we've got a good guy in Danny Roller. I firmly believe that. I know we've been here before and said that before. WhatsApp. What's the WhatsApp just saying? I am going. Like tomorrow. We are the people. Oh, yeah, windy Dundee. Dundee's always windy though. And tomorrow I'm going to a local derby. Rayong FC, 7 o'clock my time, so that's lunchtime Thailand. I'll try and find a link for it for YouTube and I'll stick it up. And you can watch it like. I don't know. You know, as long as you can hear me, man. As long as you can hear me in it. There's Tam, do you want to come on? Hang on, I'll ping you the link. You can get bloody cat. There's Tam. Get the wee man on. That was funny. That'll be a good crack last night, man. If you're busy, you're busy. Stacey, do you want to come on and all? Ow. I mean, I've got no. It's nice. There's a nice sky forming in it. It's like a sunset here. See, will this spoil it? A nice sunset forming here. Where's the wee bam? The thing is about the Rangers game last night, they won each and all that. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I would have taken that before the game started. You know, it's as simple as that, isn't it? It's cold here, actually. I know, man. Let's see, we've got to jump on the motorbike in about 8 o'clock. The time is now 6 o'clock, coming up for 6. I only put a jumper on to go down and trainers on. I could even put joggies on, man. But in the 22 years I've been here, I've never known cold like this. I mean, listen, it's not cold. What is it? It's what is the sun? 25 degrees feels like 24, but it's cool. It's cooler than that. It's cooler than that. The thing is, 24 degrees in Scotland, because I think 24 degrees is about the perfect temperature. But saying that, the thing is, see at dusk, all the jungle noises start. There's all the weird jungle noises start. Looking around, making sure no monsters are going to eat us. But I see that we were involved taking that one each score last night. But and Danny Rose working all right with the tools he's got. That's the hangman. That's people are not real. People are still ahead of themselves, or not even ahead of themselves. Just we see that sunset bit about that. There we go. I see the beautiful thing about Thailand, we can get fed 24/7. We've got 7-Eleven here; they're open 24/7. I mean, and it's 7-Eleven. It's just if you don't know, 7-Elevens are nobody stays. 7-Elevens are it's just a Spar, but they're a lot more. They're a lot better than Spars, I think. And they've upped their game as well. I mean, you can go in there and they don't. It's microwave food they cook for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, the food is we time. Good evening, young man. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is.
It is 10:52 a.m.
All right, hang on. I'm going to put my headphones on.
Yeah,
because I was out in the garden. I'm out in the garden. They've linked to something. Can you hear me, Tom?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's it. It's just hooked up. I was with Stacey saying. The thing is, no. See tonight, there's a group of us, myself, Hands Across the Water, and the Journal. We're doing our own. What do you call it? A joint venture thing. We're all going to do, but they're going to be recorded though. So I'm recording at 1 a.m. So I normally go down the pub on a Friday night, but I won't tonight. But like I say, I'm going to the local derby tomorrow, Ray Young FC against Chombury. So I'll put the link up on YouTube. We're live on YouTube, and you can watch it. And I'm going to do a blog from it as well. But I won't do it on the Rangers page. I'll do it on my YouTube because I know people I'll be like, wait a minute, I thought this is a Rangers page. I get enough abuse. Morning, Nicky. Enough abuse when I put up stuff about the Open. But Tam, before the game last night, we're taking a one each.
I mean, half of us said that we would get absolutely pumped and we didn't. So, I mean, it could have been 1-0. And we have one man to blame for it, if I'm honest. Nasser Giga needs to sort his stuff out, basically. That's woeful to him.
It was.
He's just headed it straight to the boy. Stories like made a good attempt to clear it.
I don't know. The thing is, see, like I said, I genuinely, I put the Celtic, I'll put the Feyenoord game on, and my alarm was set for 2:55, and I fell asleep within minutes. And 2:55 up, I put it on, put the Rangers game on, and I said, "Don't lie down. Oh, lie down, you'll be all right." The next thing I know, I woke up, and it was just as they scored that goal. If it was the thing is, I had a few beers before that. The game last night, and that wasn't wise. So if it was a big midweek game, I wouldn't. I'll make sure I'm even tonight. I'm doing that thing, the Journal and all that. I'm not going to. There's no bevy tonight. Aye.
I ended up falling asleep within the first 10 minutes of the game. And I watched it back this morning. Just watched the full game this morning. I was a wee bit. I've already been out, and that's me just home. Left at 6 in the morning this morning. But it's, as you said before I came on, we've got a good guy in Daniel. He knows what he's doing.
Absolutely. I think so.
Last night can't be blamed on him.
No. And he's getting results out of crap. And the league as well. Like, do you think? Forget about Europe. I forgot about Europe after about the second game.
The thing with all is he's trying to put square blocks into round holes. we've not got the players, dinner. The players are not good enough at all. And
excuse me.
I know we've said this before, or once he gets his own players in, but I do believe once he gets his own players in, they'll be good for us. So we just need to.
Absolutely.
We didn't. When any manager comes in, nothing's going to change overnight.
Not
And
at all.
that's what we need to learn. That
Yeah.
you can't be expecting a super team because it's not going to happen.
No.
You just need to wait and see.
No. Yeah.
They'll come good.
The thing is, and I know that Nicky's saying there to send players back to their club. I think about the injury thing. What happens if we get more injuries? We're going to need players. You know, I mean, even though you're probably better starting with 10 players without him. We need to be careful with that one. You know, and we might not be allowed to. It might be you're keeping him for a year. You know, it's not that simple. But then again, you know,
it's just crazy that Wolves spent £10 million.
I know, but £10 million to them is nothing. You know, that's the thing. You know, that's the thing. He said he was injured. Like I've been told, I know I shouldn't say this in a live. He doesn't get on with Danny Rowe. That's the thing. I've been told that unequivocally by somebody that he doesn't get on with Danny Rowe. So you know, I mean, that. But we'll see. I don't know if that is true or isn't true. But that's certainly what was told. Hang on, I'm just sending a message.
Some of the substitutions last night, I wasn't too happy with. Brian Alvarado didn't really seem like the best of ideas.
I'll just had to ask a message there. But you never know. See, Norrie, the thing about the academy players, and you're right, but see the now with the toxic, you know what I'm trying to say around Ibrox, that could damage a kid to know. You know what I mean? It's too toxic. But the sunset, it's a nice sunset tonight, actually. But the toxicity around Ibrox is a bit. I do like my sunsets. I mean, actually, do you know what? I can go here because the wife. There we go. Because the wife's get these flipping. You know, the solar, I'll better not because she'll kill me. The solar lights. So, there we go. I can stand up like a boogie monster. But, no, wait a minute, where's my phone? Give me a sec. That's actually all right. Well done, wifey. It's just, we just need to be patient, but I just think because of the tools that he's working with, he's getting a tune out of. Not a very good tune, but a tune that's winning his games. But I mean,
I know. Back, do you think that Russell Martin's team would have got a point against Braga?
Nah, we did not. And Roma might have taken about 17 off us as well.
So and we are moving somewhere.
And also we would have won 4 league games in a row. You know that's the other thing. That's the other thing. I'm looking forward to Falkirk now, but I'm nervous because I'm one of these. See the law of averages. It means we've got to lose a game at some point, and I just don't want to lose a game at Ibrox. You know, it's because like we've been saying all the time, Tam, and the others have jumped on my pod. There is all 3 teams are capable. I'm talking Hearts, us, and the Fraggles. All of us are capable of losing games, you know. But,
Hearts.
Yeah,
well,
they're
doing well, but I can see them slipping up.
But the thing is, the thing is, I think if we did promote a kid from the youth team last night, didn't we? There was a young lad played last. He didn't play. Did he come on? Did he come on?
He didn't play, but he was on the bench. So.
At least they will. At least they're getting promoted. I can't find fault with Danny Rowe at the moment. I just think he's, his CV's out of this world. You know, being at Bayern Munich and the German national team is a thing yet, and I've not found one single player or anyone in football that said anything bad about him. Whereas we could have found loads about the haircut, like no, but we'll see. I mean, listen, I get nervous as well. I think, we're just badly scarred. Oh, Ali's been brilliant, man. You forget, like, these guys are just fans for all Ali's who he is. Like, I remember when I did my podcast with Derek Parlay, he said to me off the recording, he said, "He says, Frankie, see at the end of the day, all I am is a fan. You know what I mean? They just happen to be able to kick a football."
And he's saying,
Aye.
He's saying in the media what we all think as fans. And he's obviously, his voice will be heard maybe sometimes more than us.
Oh God, aye.
You need somebody like that.
Aye, definitely.
To be fighting the corner. Aye.
These wee things that the wife does and all. She buys these wee mad things off. It's like an Amazon, like, So she's staring at me, pointing at me. No, I'm just joking, like. But we just. What's this question? Is John Rankin's son playing for us? I don't know. Yeah, I know. The thing is, a good January window was a good January window for me. Would be two senior guys coming in, because it's very hard to get. Like we've said, I think everyone's a fan of Gogic. I would just knock on St Mirren's door the first day that 1 minute past midnight, and the day that the transfer window's up, says, "How much do you want for him?" Oh, okay, there it is. Because I googled him the day. He's Greek, and he's 32. He's 31. Actually, I think he's 31. He's still got three solid. Cypriot, aye. You're right. Aye. He's still got 3 solid years ahead of him. 3 solid. McCoy's just not going to leave the job he's in. He's earning. He's in 2-3 million quid a month on his. Through his everything else. Well, maybe not that, but he's certainly in high 6 figures. He doesn't need the pressure. He just does what we're doing. He just sits and talks rubbish about football. I'm not saying Ali talks rubbish, but why the need to go there? You know what I mean?
Nah. Even if he was approached for that, I don't think he would take it.
Nah, what for? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Kelly away. I know that, and that flipping, what's it called? That carpet. Volendam. I do firmly believe that the owners will push the boat out in January. That they know they'll have to overpay. And the reason I say that is because Mr. Kavanagh said he would. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. That's where that comes from. But yeah, man, it's it's
not money thrown at people that aren't the right people.
Yeah, that's all.
We threw money at the committee and looked at that.
I know that one was. Our committee won't happen again. Because whoever, I mean, I think from now on in, for a while, Kavanagh he'll be overlooking. You want 10 million quid? I want to look at this boy, and I don't want statistics. I want to see the boy hitting the back of the net. You know what I mean? Or his ability as a defender or a striker or a midfielder. This stat thing does my nut in. And I know it is the way forward. I know it's a huge thing now. And like I say, the Rangers Journal, I thoroughly enjoy reading their stuff. But my stats is what's the score at the 90 minutes. You know what I mean? And last night it was 1 each. And I'm like, okay, I'd have taken that before the game. I know that's breaking it down very simple, but what's this gentleman saying? Oh, you know what? It does a bit.
Well, there is links between Chermiti and the 49ers. Something with his agent or whatever he's with.
Aye.
If he has a money laundering scheme, then
something.
I
know. The thing is that when you go on YouTube, there is videos of there's that crime family. What's it called? They were in the box, and I think they're a major you know, I think they're hiding in Dubai. You know what I mean? I don't want to say the names out loud, but you know what I mean? They were in boxing and all that. And I think the BBC, Barry McGuigan, did a thing on them. But apparently that kind of stuff's happening rife in football as well. You know, agents are... In fact, was there an agent not just shot somebody in London? When he signed for him and he shot an Arsenal youth player in the last couple of weeks. There was something like that happened recently, aye. Aye.
At the end of the day, whoever it is, the money's going through or whatever, it's a joke that we paid that amount of money for Sunday.
I know, and it's not as if he. I mean, if he's coming in as an I think we've paid £8 million for him, and it was £2 million with add-ons. He's probably going to be the highest paid player at the club because of his price tag. Who's going to take him on? I don't even know who that is. Nori, mate, I don't mean to be cheeky. What's this saying? Actually, he's like that. To be honest with you, I don't know who he is. Who is it?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, see, the thing is, this like all the bugs are coming over it. But yeah, because that's the thing. It does.
I wouldn't take him back.
No, that Ryan Kent back. What for? That was stupid. No, Ryan Kent back. What for? He can't get a job anywhere else, and there's no way the 49ers would sanction that because it's pure laziness. Is that him? Or him? If that's, I think there's more than one. There's a guy who lives around here, and I'm talking like, and somewhere around I'm in a cul-de-sac. He's around here somewhere. I might find out tonight actually because my daughter's boyfriend, he's a football person, Man United fan, but he's a football guy. No, and my middle daughter, Shapu, her boyfriend, he's heavy into local football, so he might know he's going to the Ray Young FC game tomorrow. So I'm quite looking forward to go to that local football. The league, let's say I'll put a link up to it, but it's live on YouTube usually.
How's the standard of football?
Well, you'll see. It's I would say the top sort of like 6 Thai Premier League teams would probably be a yo-yo club in Scotland from they'd be like a who comes up and down, you know, a Hamilton or a Dunfermline, you know, a yo-yo. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I know a few people have asked, is there any players out here that you see that we can come to Rangers? The reason they're out in Southeast Asia is because they couldn't make it in the UK or France or Germany or that. Because it's unbelievable the amount of Europeans and South Americans that play in the leagues out here. I'm not talking about the Japanese league or Australia. I'm talking like from Dubai to here. You know, because I know the team that I'm going to support tomorrow, Ray Young, they've got 2 Brazilians. You know what I mean? But aye. Listen, Tam, I just came out for a few minutes. I'm going to bin this, right, because the flies, it's dusk here, and the flies are all over the place. I've swallowed about 75 since I've been talking to you. But as usual, always good chatting, right? And I've got to go and do stuff with the missus because my wife's brilliant. She loves all this stuff, but she's looking at me out the window, and it's a look of we need to go and do something. All right. But again, thanks for everyone for joining in. Cheers, Lee, man. Cheers. And stream and